Alrighty folks, it's a new day. Let's go to pattern-collections.com. I am pain in the butt. Okay, pattern-collections.com. Go down to pattern focus to find today's pattern. And it is July 18th, so we're going to go to this one, which is called Flip C. This looks like it might be a challenge. Wow, look at that. Okay. Lights. Zoomy. Okay, so step number 1. Looks like we're going to come out and then do a spiral. Step number 2, from the other side of that, we're going to go around that like an aura and then go straight out again. Okay, that part I could handle. Not so bad. Then we're going to aura. We're going to come down and around on this side, right? And then around and down on that side. So we're just going to keep doing that shape over and over. So on one side we're going to come down and around. On the other side we're going to go around and down. Down and around and down. Until we have filled it as much as we want. And then it looks like you can make it either a standalone or in a border. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll just get started and see what happens. I have no idea. And this one is Flip C by Yuru Chen. So let's just give it a go. What the heck? I've very gently put in the string, which is that one. I put it like that. You can see it right there, barely. It's like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but maybe if I do one along here to start, and then we'll see what happens. So let's come, oh, that's the wrong pen. Okay, so let's come out from here and then do a spiral and then come from here and go that way, right? And then I'm going to do another one here like that. Come around here, go this way, and do one more like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so then I'm going to come here, go around, to, oh, it should have been to there. Okay, I'm a little off with that, but that's okay. I'm just going to fill in that space. And then from here, it's around to there, right? No, that's incorrect. I've already done it wrong. Oh well. I'm going to do it over here, and then I'm going to use this one to fill into this one. So let's try this again. It comes here, and then it goes around in a spiral, and then it comes here, and then it comes out, and then it comes around in a spiral, and then it goes around here and out. Okay, so this side goes here and around to there. This side goes around to here and then straight. That's how it's supposed to go. So this side comes here and around to here, and this side comes up and straight. And then this side would go this way. Better. I'm going to make that bigger. And then this one would be here. Needs one there. I didn't do that to start. It needed to start there. Okay, so it needs to go here and then around here and then around here. And this one needs to go here and around and then here and around to there and then here, like that. Right? I think so. I think I'm not. I think this needed to be closer to there for it to be more accurate. But, you know, my stuff is always a little bit wonky. So I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to go around to here and around like that, and here and around like that. On this side, it comes in and around to there. This side here and around to there, and like that. I think that's accurate. Not bad. Okie dokie. So now on this one, I'm going to just continue and do my best here. So that was, I did that not quite right, but I'm going to do it that same way. Just so it's the same, right? So this one is here and around and here and around and here. So if we do it wrong, we just continue to do it wrong until it's right. Now you will note that my spacing is not even close to being the same anywhere on here. And I'm good with it. I'm gonna leave that one. That one I think is finished. Because if I do another round, it will look funny. It look like part of it's in front, part is in behind. But I want to leave that one. But I'm going to make this one bigger, and I want to do one here, and I want to do something up there. So, just going to keep going with this one. that. Do I want to do one more? Yeah, I do. Like that. So far, it's not as bad as I thought. I'm just not quite, I didn't have this quite right to start with, so my spacing is a little off. But you know what, that's okay. I'm good with it. Really I am. I'm gonna go one right here. I'm gonna start it here. I'm gonna go around. And then starting here, I'm gonna make it a little tighter this time. So I don't have this big gap right there. So I'm gonna come here and over. And then this way. I'm gonna come here and around. No, that's where I make my mistake, is here. It's supposed to go straight and then this way, but that's not how I started it. So I'm gonna keep finishing it the way I started it. That. And then I'm going to do a thin one up at the top, I think. I'm going to do them close together. In, around, over, up, around, over, up, around, over, up, around, over, up, around. Do a bunch of them, right? Why not? Okay, now this is where I goof, so I'm going to start there. Oop. Oh well. Oh well. Remember that phrase. Oh well. I use it a lot. Matters not. Okay, and then here and around there, and then over here and around and over here, like that. So that would be here, Something like that. Those are fun. Okay, so now I want to assign it. .42, and I want to put, get out my brush pen. People ask me about this brush pen. It's a Prismacolor Premier brush pen. I like this particular one. I don't know if I like any others because it's the only brush pen I have, so I have not tried any others. Came in a set that I got as a gift, and I use everything I get as gifts unless they just don't work for Zentangle, and then I use them for other art. There are some pens, if you go to my pen test video, there are some that just are not conducive to Zentangle because they bleed. When they bleed, that's not good for Zentangle. You need a nice crisp line. So, but they can be used on other works like mixed media. Perfect for mixed media because the pens don't tend to bleed once there is other media on, like if you're drawing over acrylic paint or on top of a collage piece, the glue, whatever you use to glue, whether you used Mod Podge or matte medium or just plain old glue, whatever you used, usually seals the surface so the pen no longer bleeds. It's just when it comes in contact with directly with just regular paper that it tends to bleed. Like that. I'm really quite happy with the way this turned out. And I don't even think I'm going to put shading, regular shading. I'm going to leave it just stark black and white like this. Because I think your eye is automatically doing interesting things with all that spiral. And you don't really need the shading on this particular one. Well, I like it just like that. Well, no, I take it back. I need a little bit, just where it overlaps. Take it back. I need that, I need that, and I need this. 3 little spots. Oops, 4 little spots. Okay. Oh, my table's still squeaking. Sorry, folks. Nothing I can do about it. Has to do with humidity. Once the air dries out again, my table will stop squeaking. Oh, there's another overlap. Right there. Just a small one. Okay. There we go. Simple. almost no shading. You know me, I can't do no shading. All right, so there we go. Today's was pretty simple. It looked way complicated. Wasn't as bad as I thought. You could probably be a little more consistent with your line work than I was, but I think that's what contributes it to be looking more complex. Look how consistent the sample is with their line work. Their lines are like, they're not exactly spaced, but they're more consistent than I was. I'm a lot more loosey-goosey with my lines. It's okay. You can be loosey-goosey, you can be wonky, you can be not consistent. It's okay. All right, so you guys have a really blessed day. I will see you tomorrow. I have work to do this afternoon. So, yeah, tomorrow's my day off, so I will be spending more time with you guys. Try to get 3 or 4 of these done in one day. Today is not it. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.